Hi Taurus, welcome back to Omkaratarot and to another You versus Them. Taurus, let's see how you're feeling now, how the person connected to your energy is feeling, and what action we can expect in this connection. And Taurus, these are general collective readings, may not resonate with all of you. Please keep that in mind. Take what works for you, leave the rest. So let's begin. Welcome back all my subscribers and welcome in newcomers. Taurus spirit. Alright, Taurus, newcomers, I'm setting down two sets of cards here. One side will be for you, one side will be for your person. And in the center, I'm going to have your dialogue message cards, mutual energies. If this is your reading, Taurus, you'll know which side you resonate best with. For me, this is going to be person A here, this is going to be person B. Bottom of my deck, I have the strength card. So somebody is gathering up their courage, I think, to come forward with some communication. They don't want to have victory and success. They want to have a future with the other person. They are hoping the other person will allow them this conversation. They want to come and apologize. They want to ask for a second chance. The other person also wants to have peace, I think. They also want things to be peaceful now. They are also seeing the potential that, yes, if, I'm not going to say anything, but if they want a second chance and if they really love me, then they better, come forward and explain themselves or ask me or, apologize to me. But let's see. That's my first thought, of course. I'm going to clarify all these cards for you, Taurus. But before that, let's ask the universe. Spirit, tell me what's going on with Taurus and their person. Why are they both feeling this way currently? Taurus and their person, Spirit. All right. The first card here is acceptance. What is meant for you, you will not miss. I think one person has come to that thing that, what, if it's meant to be, if they are my soulmate, then they'll come to me, correct? And if not, so be it, right? I'm just going to stay quiet and listen to my intuition now, and I'm going to accept whatever happens. Second card says regret. Someone feels remorse for how they behaved. And maybe that's the person who needs to come forward with an apology now. Third one says playfulness. Casual fun times. Don't overthink it. Maybe it's time to bring some fun back into the connection. Alright, so let's start the reading. But before that, let's also do your dialogue message cards, Taurus. Let's see if you guys could say something to each other right now, what that would be, and then I'll clarify the rest. So tell me, Spirit, Taurus and their person, if they could say something to each other now, what would that be? Taurus and their person, Spirit. Alright, let's take a few more from another deck. Taurus and their person, Spirit, if they could say something to each other now, what would that be? And I'll take a few more from a third deck, Taurus, and then start the reading. Alright, good to go. Let's start the reading. And Taurus, if any of you are looking for personal readings, my email is omkaratarot@gmail.com. You can reach me there. It's there in the description box below as well. So the first card here says, I thought I wanted someone better than you, but there is no one better for me than you. I'm sorry I wasn't able to open my heart. You were the right one. It was just not the right time for me. All those secrets I kept caught up with me, each and every last one of them. I've not given up on you, even though it might seem like it. I wish I could have been emotionally available and let you in. You left an impression on my heart that I just can't forget. I need to control this connection. I'm afraid I'll lose myself in you. I have faith that we will be together again. I'm holding space for you. I keep looking up at the stars, hoping you're looking at them at the same time that I do. I daydream about being the parent of your children. Alright, so these were some of your messages. If these were resonating with your storyline, Taurus, Let's start the reading. I'm going to first focus on my left side, which is person A for me. Then we'll move to the other side, person B. And newcomers, please remember, these are not gender-based. I'm not going to guess which side you're on because I could be dealing with two Tauruses here. But if this is your reading, you'll immediately pick up which side you're on, who this person is for you. And yes, it can be a love interest, spouse, ex, secret crush, could even be a business partner, relative, best friend. Please use your own judgment. It is a general reading. All right, so person A, let's focus on you first. What's the Eight of Wands? What's the Eight of Wands? What's the Eight of Wands? Yeah, I think person A is a little afraid that the other person has blocked them or has moved away from them or emotionally distanced themselves. I mean, this person is stuck. They want to talk because they have been spying or keeping tabs on the other person. They want to find out if the other person maybe has moved on. Have they, left me, and do they have somebody else in their life? Have they given their heart to somebody else? I think person A is keeping tabs on the other person because they do want to bring back the peace and harmony into this connection. They are they're regretful about whatever happened in the past. They want to have victory and success with the other person, and they want to bring this happiness back into this connection. They want a happily ever after. They want a future with the other person. They want to fight for this connection. They want to win over the other person. It's like the only reason why they are a little stuck is because I think they're still trying to find out if the other person is available emotionally or have they given their heart to somebody else. Why do you feel this way, person A? The Empress. What's the Empress? The person is a little intimidated by the other person because they feel, what if I reach out and they don't reply to me? What if they've given up on me? What if they don't want to have anything to do with me? So they are a little scared. They may not be able to manifest this connection back, but they are really hoping that the other person would at least listen to them or talk to them, and maybe then they can have an opportunity to maybe explain their side and heal the situation. If only the other person would give them a chance to listen to them and talk to them. They want to tell the other person that, what, you are my future. You are the person I want, as the rest of my life. I see my future with you, and I want to fight for you, and I want to be with you. So then tell me, how do you see the connection currently? How do you see person B? How do you feel about this connection right now as I'm doing the reading, person A? Person A says, I want just one more chance, Omkaratarot, to apologize to them. And they just tell them to at least listen to me. Just tell them to, be open-minded, just to listen to me. I want to explain to them maybe why I took so long or why I did what I did. I want to apologize to them. I want to tell them that, I'm now ready. I'm not, I'm not still making up my mind. I choose them. I want to choose their direction. I want to have a successful relationship with them. I'm ready to take that leap of faith and have a brand new beginning with them. I want to stand up and fight for this connection. I want them to give me a chance to explain myself. Yeah, I don't like the stagnancy. I want the stagnancy to end between us. Tell me more. Nine of Wands. Yeah, because I'm missing person B. They have come to that aha moment. I think this person has finally woken up. They've had a tower and they've realized that, what, I don't want anybody else. I just miss that golden cup that I had in my life. I miss them, and I want to step up and show them that I'm ready for them now, that we are meant to be together. Emperor, Empress energy. So they're just gathering up their courage to come forward with some communication, and they're hoping that the other person will allow them, audience. So person A is like, I want this. We are meant to be. We are perfect together. Okay, so what action they will finally take if they gather up the courage is here, which I'll open later, Taurus. Let's go to the other side, see how person B is feeling, and then we'll do the action cards together. So person B, what about you? How are you feeling about this now? What's the Six of Swords for you? Six of Swords. Person B says, I'm exhausted, tired. I'm not going to make a move. I'm going to hold back my energy because I want peace and harmony in my life. But if they want to speak their truth, I think person B would like an explanation as to why person A broke their heart, why they disappointed them, right? So it's like, yeah, I'll hear them out if they want to work things out with me, but they have to take that call if they want something long term with me. Ten of Pentacles, yeah, because person B feels I was always giving my best. I was over giving, in fact. I was over giving, but they made me feel that they didn't want me, or they didn't respect me, or they left me out in the cold. They took my love for granted. I just kept giving, they just kept taking, and it was all about them. Their 9 cups were full, and then they would run away, they would ghost me, they would, disrespect me. So, whatever they did. So, a person B says, yeah, I'm just looking for peace and happiness in my life right now. So, tell me, why do you feel this way? What's the High Priestess? Yeah, person B feels person A was keeping secrets from them. They hurt them, they betrayed them. They didn't step up, they didn't do right by me. They didn't take responsibility of this connection. So person B, I think, is holding back, but I don't think they would also mind. It's like secretly, I think even person B sees this connection to be a perfect Emperor-Empress connection. Then Judgment. What's the Judgment? What do you want with the Judgment card? It's like, I'm not going to say anything. It's like, I'm not going to say, I'm holding back my energy. They have to now start from scratch and prove to me that, they are my 2 of Cups. Yeah, because they put me through a lot of sadness and sorrow, Omkaratarot, and if they want the 10 of Cups, then they have to make the effort. That's what I'm getting again and again. Yeah, because person B says, what's the point? I feel they love me, but they never open up their emotions. They always play hot and cold with me. So if they love me, then I want them to, damn it, choose me and show me and prove to me and tell me that I'm their cup. But this person has never done that. They've always been selfish. They've been self-centered. I've always been the action taker in this connection, but no more. I've regained my confidence. I'm not going to chase them anymore. And if they are my true counterpart, then they better step up and prove to me that, that they are going to be the one. Yeah, I think person B secretly wants person A to fight for them and win them over, or make them feel respected and honored and valued. It's like, yeah, they have to work at it. Yeah, if they are my 2 of Cups. I'm not just going to go out there and forgive them or, whatever. No, they have to prove that they want me as much, or this is a divine connection, or they feel that strongly for me. So yeah, I think person B says, I'm not going to make a move. I'm not going to chase anyone. I know my worth, I know my value, and if this person comes and proves themselves, great. If not, I'm going to just, I'm just going to keep it moving and shaking, and, I've got my confidence back, and I'm going to follow my own passions, and I'm not going to wait around for somebody to take action who's always been selfish and self-centered. So, okay, makes sense. Person B, tell me then, how do you see this connection currently? How do you see person A? How do you feel about this connection right now as I'm doing the reading? 2 of Cups. 2 of Cups. Person B says, well, I do miss them. I always thought that this was my divine true, soulmate and connection. But you know what? I'm not going to tell them. I'm not going to be the one to communicate with them, because the minute I tell them or I show them, they go back into their ego and pride, and then they push me away, and that's really hurtful. So it's like person B says, if they feel that strongly, then they should take swift action towards me, try and end the conflict. But I don't think they will, because all this while, I think all they've proven to me is that they are a heartbreaker. They are rude, they are mean, they have too much of ego, too much of pride, and I'm not going to make a move either. So I think person B is also now holding back. So they feel if person A wants to, then they have to come and work at it, or prove to them that they're ready to work on it. So yeah, person B says, I want them to choose me. I want them to choose me and not be selfish and self-centered, but to prove that they are ready for be strong and but I'm not going to. Again and again, person B says, but I'm holding back from them. I'm not making that decision, but I would like to hear what they have to say. Okay, so let's see our action cards then. I'm going to take another deck for this one, Taurus. And while I shuffle this deck now, may I please remind you, if you could just tap the thumbs up button for me or leave me a comment if this storyline has resonated with you, Taurus, and newcomers, repeating viewers. Do like, share, subscribe to the channel. We welcome you in. So person A, I'm back with you now. Action from your end towards person B or otherwise in your own life now. Person A's action. Three of Wands. What's the Three of Wands? Are they looking into their future? I think this person is spying on the other person. They are hoping that the other person is still there because now they are looking towards their own future. Tell me, Three of Wands. What's the Three of Wands? What you looking at, person A? Will you take any action in the next 7 days? High Priestess, Ace of Swords, Seven of Cups, and the Fool card. Yes, I think this person is getting geared up for communication. They are wondering the best way forward because this person is absolutely ready to take a risk, take a leap of faith, have a new beginning. Will you, person A? They are a bit afraid that the other person will not be, ready for them or will push them away, or maybe there's other people now who are vying for their attention, but they are missing person B a lot. They're feeling very burdened, very overwhelmed, really missing person B. If and when this person gathers up their courage, they are looking into their future, and I think this time around, when they communicate, Spirit says, they will be coming in with a solid plan. They want commitment. They want to offer commitment. They want something long term. They want to heal this connection, and person B may not even see it coming. It may happen all of a sudden. Okay, so person B, what about you? Action from your end towards person A or otherwise in your own life now in the next 7 days. Person B's action. Tower, I told you. Person B says, yeah, that'll be a shocking day for me because I don't expect them to, the selfish, self-centered person, I don't expect them to come and, humble themselves. So, yeah, I will be pretty shocked if that happens, Omkaratarot. Okay, tell me about the Tower. Yeah, King of Cups, Hanged Man, King of Pentacles, King of... What's happening? Oh my God, what's happening here? Person B by then may be spoiled for choice. Yep. You know why person B is going to be shocked? Is because by the time person A comes to reveal their emotions, once person A, and person A knows that, I think that's why they're so worried. Person B is going to be spoiled for choice. Look at the number of people coming towards person B. King of Cups, King of Pentacles, King of Wands, and the Knight of... there's lots of new love, new options coming towards person B, and they will have to figure out who is going to be the best option in their life, who they should invest in. It's going to stress person B out because they will have to then make a very informed decision. That's the shocker. Person B, if you don't have love in your life, I promise you, you're going to be spoiled for choice very, very soon. Yes, Spirit says they will have to make a choice. And that is exactly what person A is afraid of. They're afraid that if they come in with an apology and they, reveal their heart or surrender to this love, they are stressing, having stress, sleepless nights, whether they are good enough or will the other person find somebody better than them. So if they know if they have to come in, they have to come in like full power to win over person B and bring them an offer that person B can't refuse. Otherwise, they don't stand a chance. They know that. And person B, yes, you have done a lot of healing work on yourself, it seems, because the universe is going to send you and very good options. None of these options seem bad to me. All three kings and a brand new love about to enter your life, which is a Knight of Cups. It's like, wow, there's a buffet out there for you. All right, so let the best person win then. Till next time then, love and light. Take care. Namaste, Taurus.